Have you ever noticed how the very first thought you have in the morning can shape your entire day? That moment, the one between sleep and wakefulness, holds more power than most people realize. It is the doorway to everything you can become. And yet so often we let it slip away, buried under autopilot routines, notifications, worries, and distractions that pull us into the same patterns we've been trapped in for years. But today, right now, you have a choice to break that cycle. You have the power to take this morning and turn it into a launch pad for your dreams, your courage, and your life's purpose. Take a deep breath. Feel your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Listen to the quiet hum of existence around you, the subtle sounds you've ignored, the light brushing your skin, the heartbeat that has carried you through every challenge you've faced so far. This is your signal, your reminder that you are alive. You are here. And being here means you still have the chance to do more, to be more, to become the person you've been dreaming about. Every inhale carries potential. Every exhale releases doubt, fear, hesitation. Right now, in this very moment, you are standing at the edge of possibility. Think about the last time you let a day slip by without purpose, without clarity, without a sense that you were moving towards something meaningful. How did it feel at night, lying in bed, knowing the hours had passed and nothing had changed? You felt restless, dissatisfied, perhaps even powerless. That restlessness is a signal. It is not punishment. It is a call to act, a call to reclaim your life, starting with this morning. Because mornings are not just hours, they are the foundation of everything that follows. They set the tone, the energy, the momentum for every thought, every choice, every action you take until the day ends. Imagine what could happen if you began every day with intention instead of autopilot. Imagine starting your mornings fully aware, fully present, fully alive. Imagine breathing in with purpose, moving with clarity, thinking with focus. That simple shift could change the trajectory of your life. Science tells us your brain is incredibly receptive in these first moments. Your mind can be trained to seek positivity, resilience, and courage. Every thought you feed it now shapes the chemical pathways that will define your energy, your confidence, and your motivation for the rest of the day. And here's the truth. The person you want to become, the confident, courageous, unstoppable version of yourself, is waiting on the other side of your first conscious thought. It is waiting for you to choose it, to nurture it, to let it guide your actions. Today, you can step into that power. You can decide that this morning will not be ordinary. You can decide that every breath, every heartbeat, every moment of awareness will carry you closer to your highest potential. Stay with this feeling. Hold on to it. Let it expand in your chest and ignite your mind. The rest of the day and the rest of your life is built from this single powerful choice. Right now, you are choosing to rise. Right now, you are choosing to live fully. Right now, everything changes. Now ask yourself, what will you choose today? Will you drift through the hours, letting the world decide your mood, your energy, your actions? Or will you take control, fully aware that every decision, no matter how small, carries power beyond what you can see? Choice is the engine of transformation. It is the invisible force that separates those who complain from those who conquer. Every time you decide deliberately, you send a signal to your brain, to your body, to your life. You are capable. You are in charge. You are awake. Think about the countless moments you spend passively reacting, scrolling, worrying, hesitating. Each one chips away at your potential. But now today you have the chance to flip the script, to make a single choice, a deliberate choice that sets everything in motion. Start with the simple decisions. What you allow into your mind, what you focus on, what words you speak, what actions you take first. These may seem small, almost insignificant, but science shows that our brains are wired to compound repetition. One empowered decision leads to another. One courageous action sparks momentum that cannot be stopped. This is the ripple effect of choice. You are not a victim of circumstance. The world may feel chaotic, unfair, overwhelming, but that does not define you. Your choices define you. Your response to chaos defines you. Neuroscience proves that the brain is adaptable, capable of rewiring itself to embrace growth, resilience, and focus. Every time you choose action over fear, persistence over procrastination, clarity over distraction, you physically strengthen pathways in your mind that make the next choice easier, bolder, stronger. This is not theory. This is fact. Your brain wants you to grow. It just needs the signal that you're ready to take command. Imagine yourself operating at this level today. Imagine making each decision with awareness, with intentionality, with purpose. Your thoughts are not random, they are seeds. Your actions are not accidental. They are bricks building the foundation of your life. The way you respond to small moments, how you treat yourself, how you speak to others, how you prioritize your energy, creates patterns that define everything. Choose patterns of power. Choose patterns of courage. Choose patterns of growth. Each moment you decide consciously, you reclaim a part of yourself you may have lost to distraction, doubt, or fear. And here's the reward. When you claim your power through choice, life begins to respond. Doors you didn't even see start to open. Opportunities appear in spaces you never noticed before. Confidence builds naturally because it is anchored in evidence, proof of your ability to act, to decide, to persist. Fear loses its grip because you have chosen action over hesitation too many times to doubt your own strength. Momentum grows like a force that cannot be ignored. The small decisions you make now are building unstoppable energy for the hours ahead, for the days ahead, for the life you are capable of creating. So today, make a promise to yourself. You will choose with awareness. You will act with intention. You will take responsibility for every moment you are given. No more drifting, no more waiting, no more surrendering your power to circumstances or doubt. The person you want to be, the bold, unstoppable, resilient version of you, is waiting on the other side of these choices. Each one is a step closer to that self. Each one is a signal to your mind and your body that you are ready, that you are capable, that you will rise. Today is your canvas and choice is your brush. Choose boldly, choose with courage, choose yourself. Fear will rise. It always does. The question is not whether it appears, but how you respond when it does. Every person you admire, every leader, every hero, every unstoppable force has felt the same knots in their stomach, the same racing heartbeat, the same doubt whispering, "Coins, you can't." Fear is not weakness. It is proof that you are stepping into growth. Your body is wired to alert you when you are on the edge of transformation. That tension in your chest, that tightness in your throat is energy. It is preparation. It is your mind and body aligning for action. The difference between those who stagnate and those who rise is simple. Action despite fear. Action even when doubt is loudest. Action because you know that growth begins at the edge of discomfort. Understand this, fear is temporary. Regret is permanent. Every time you hesitate, every time you allow fear to dictate your steps, you compound the cost of inaction. The mind obsesses over what might go wrong, while the body tenses against an imagined threat. But when you act, something remarkable happens. The body releases adrenaline and dopamine, fueling clarity and confidence. The mind recognizes success, even in small victories, and rewires itself to trust in your courage. Neuroscience confirms this. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the repeated choice to move forward regardless. Every time you take a step into the unknown, you expand the limits of what you believe is possible. Now look inside yourself. Feel the energy you have been ignoring, the strength in your limbs, the clarity in your mind, the fire in your chest. This energy has been waiting for permission, waiting for acknowledgement, waiting for you to rise. Fear is just the doorway. Beyond it lies freedom, growth, and power. When doubt yells the loudest, it is signaling that you are on the path that matters most. Lean into it. Let it sharpen your focus. Let it ignite your determination. The moment you act despite fear, you transform it from an obstacle into fuel. It becomes the engine driving you toward confidence, resilience, and unstoppable momentum. Imagine the life waiting for you on the other side of fear. The version of yourself that refuses to settle. The version of yourself that refuses to be controlled by hesitation or self-doubt. That life exists. It is accessible. And it starts with a single decision right now. To move, to act, to take a step even if your legs shake. Every step forward weakens fear's grip. Every action builds the neural pathways of courage. Every choice reinforces the belief that you are capable of more than you have allowed yourself to imagine. Fear cannot thrive where action dominates. Commit to it now. Promise yourself that today you will not let fear dictate your reality. You will welcome it, understand it, and then push past it. Let every heartbeat remind you of your power. Let every pulse of tension signal opportunity. Let your mind and body align in purposeful movement. Growth is never comfortable. but it is always worth it. When you embrace fear as your ally instead of your enemy, you step into a cycle of unstoppable momentum. Today, you prove to yourself in 1,000 small ways that you are stronger than your hesitation, braver than your doubt, and capable of achieving everything you imagine. Close your eyes for a moment and picture the life you truly want. Not the life that seems convenient or safe, not the life that others expect of you, but the life that ignites your heart and makes you feel unstoppable. Visualize the person you want to become, the one who wakes up each day with clarity, purpose, and courage. Feel the energy in your chest, the strength in your hands, the focus in your mind. That vision is more than a dream. It is a blueprint. It is the magnetic force pulling you towards your potential. Your brain responds to clarity. It cannot distinguish vividly imagined goals from reality. When you see it, believe it, and feel it as real, your body and mind begin to align automatically, searching for ways to make it happen. Purpose is invisible, yet it is the most powerful fuel you will ever possess. Without it, even the strongest efforts feel empty, directionless. With it, even the smallest steps carry enormous weight. Purpose gives energy to your actions, focus to your decisions, and courage to your heart. It is the silent engine behind every great accomplishment. Today you have a choice. Let your life be guided by distraction, doubt, and habit, or let it be guided by your highest purpose. When you anchor your morning in purpose, everything else begins to follow. Your thoughts sharpen, your energy intensifies, your confidence solidifies. You no longer react to the world, you shape it. Every action you take becomes meaningful when it serves a vision. Even the tiniest step toward your goal is a victory because it proves your commitment. Neuroscience shows that progress, no matter how small, releases dopamine, the chemical of motivation, reinforcing effort and creating unstoppable momentum. Start with clarity. Decide today what matters most. Identify the one action, the one choice, the one focus that will bring you closer to the person you are becoming. Make it undeniable. Make it non-negotiable. Let it dominate your attention, guiding your thoughts, your energy, your movement. When you act with purpose, you align your entire being with your potential. Imagine waking up every morning and feeling this alignment, this clarity, this unstoppable drive. Your vision becomes your compass. Your actions become your proof, and your life begins to reflect the strength, courage, and determination within you. The obstacles you once feared now appear as opportunities to refine, sharpen, and grow. The doubts that once paralyzed you now dissolve under the weight of deliberate, purposeful action. When your mornings are anchored in vision, your days no longer slip away. They accumulate, they compound, they transform into tangible progress, into undeniable growth, into the life you have always imagined. Hold that image of yourself in your mind, fully alive, fully capable, fully committed. Feel the power that flows from knowing exactly who you are and what you are here to do. That vision is your secret weapon. It is your foundation. It is the force that will carry you through fear, doubt, and distraction. Today, let it guide you. Let it ignite every thought, every choice, every step. Purpose is not something you find outside yourself. It is something you claim inside yourself. It is the voice that whispers, rise, move, create, come. Today, let that voice grow louder than hesitation, louder than fear, louder than doubt. Let it push you forward into the life you are capable of claiming. Movement is the key to transformation. Thought alone is not enough. Dreams without action remain invisible. Momentum is built by doing, by taking even the smallest steps toward what you want. Science shows that initiating action rewires your brain, creating dopamine pathways that reinforce persistence, confidence, and focus. The first step is always the hardest, but is also the most important. That single motion, the act of standing, stretching, breathing deeply, deciding, starting, signals to your mind and body that you are ready. Once you begin, energy flows, clarity emerges, and the paralysis of hesitation fades. Action breaks the chain of doubt. Action proves to yourself that you are capable. Consider the power of starting small. A simple choice executed consistently compounds into unstoppable momentum. Make your bed, drink water, stretch your body, speak a positive word to yourself. Each act is a declaration. You are awake, you are present, you are in command. The body thrives on motion. The mind thrives on accomplishment. When you act deliberately, you align both. Each micro step builds confidence, courage,